Nothing Jonathan says is to be taken seriously.
What time is it, Jonathan?
It's showtime.
Yes. Once again on the streets of Southern California, it's The Jonathan Show.
Made possible only through years of research.
Okay. Oh yeah, okay. We're good. We're welcome back, kiddies, to the Jonathan Show. Back on the streets. I'm pretty sure we're gonna label it on the streets. We're gonna start with some ground rules. Apparently, there's no disparaging world governments and no and other weird things. How about new ground rules. Ground rule number 0: no talking about things that makes people sensitive. Right? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, here we're back on the streets. Might have been a while, probably a couple months. Might have a few less subscribers now, maybe some unsubscribed. No, they're so loyal. Oh my gosh, they're so loyal. Anyway, we're here. We're at the park. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say what park we're at, but basically, we're here. We're gonna review some stuff. We're gonna have some fun. This show is for you guys, not for me. So we're gonna start talking. We're gonna see where it goes. Right now, we're at a dirt path right now. Dirt paths, I think they're pretty good. They boost morale a little bit. Grass is really nice because it's natural. It's nice looking, but the dirt, it's really nice because it shows how eventually life just degrades into nothing, and like the overwhelming just death and depression of how life exists and then just immediately fades away to nothing. I don't think I'm allowed to say that, but we're going to say it anyway. Basically, green is good. Green represents the good parts of life, and the dirt represents basically how the death and depression of life. So the green stuff is like, it's how people look at life. It's nice, it's good. The dirt is how life actually is, which is bad. Life is bad, but you have me, which makes life good. So, shameless advertisement. Anyway, what we got here, the dirt. Many people don't like the dirt. I like the dirt. I tell things how it is. The dirt is like nitty gritty, down to earth, kind of like shameless. I'm gonna fight you. That's how it is, right? When you think of dirt, you think of like battles, like the blood of your enemies and stuff, right? Like when you think of dirt, you're like, oh, like a war's probably been fought here, right? And so, the thing about war is that it's usually not fighting over anything important, unless it's fighting over gold, because gold is awesome. And yeah, gold. Buy gold now, okay? I probably sell gold. Yeah, you know what? I sell gold now. I have a couple of gold mines back in my home country of country. I live in country. Yeah, take that. My city of country of state. That's what I call it, Anyway, we got a bunch of gold mines there. We sell cardboard boxes. Pretty sure we sell life, That may or may not be illegal, selling living things. But people who sell pets do it. So why can't we sell humans too? Oh wait, that's slavery. Never mind. Don't scratch that. Anyway, what we do sell is we sell trees, but they walk, and they eat you. What we use is that we sell that to the American government and the other governments because we're all equal here. So that we can, we're all equal. Hey, I'm allowed to say that all the governments are equal. So that they can eat people, and that way control the population of the world. I don't. I tell it how it is. Anyway, basically. Never mind, we don't do that anymore. We sell it to the people so that they can control the government, because power to the people, man. Anyway, you know what? Maybe a lot of what I'm saying might get misinformed a little bit. You might think I'm a bad person. That's true, but we're not gonna think about that too much. See, a lot of people can be misunderstood. See, like, I was once. Whether I stole it or not, it doesn't matter. I didn't steal it. Okay, I didn't. But I'm just saying that people can be misunderstood. So when I say that I sell trees to the people so that they can control the government, maybe you just misunderstood that. I don't know. Did you hear that right? I don't think so. But the most important thing is to realize that people make mistakes. Whether people died in the process of me selling, living, breathing, eating trees is irrelevant, you know? Whether there is countless amount of blood on my hands, that doesn't matter. I make money, and that's what matters. Back to the whole buy gold thing. Gold is money. Okay, we're going to get into a serious topic here. Gold is money. It's very important that you have gold, because without gold, like, you remember how it talked about, this might not be uploaded yet, but I talked about how the more money you have controls whether you're above the law. Well, gold is like money. Like, the American dollar, it's kind of fallen out of fashion. Like, it's not really too nice anymore, People think that gold is the replacement. Gold and cryptocurrency in Bitcoin are the replacement for the American dollar. I might agree with them. I might not. It's your choice. You make up. Imagine my life is like a choose your own adventure story. Like, think about that. You control what I believe because you believe what you believe, and if you believe that I believe this, then you'll believe that I believe what you believe. And so it makes it all fair. But basically, all you need to know is gold is money, technology is money, technology kills. I'm not going to make the connection that killing is money. It's not money. Crime doesn't pay, except during heists, where you steal stuff that is valuable and then you sell it. Don't steal stuff, but I'm just saying that in some exceptions, crime could be money. I don't think that's a valid phrase. Imagine, alright, hold on. Hold up. If you're robbing, a bank, how do you say that crime doesn't pay? Because crime, you just netted yourself, a whole lot of money, and probably gold, because, like I said, gold is money. Gold is important. And word of the day, important is what you say when something is very valuable, but is relating to gold. Okay? Important. Gold is very important. That means that if you rob a bank, you'll probably get rich. If they have gold, because gold is nice. Gold is good. Gold makes the world run. Without gold, where would we be? We'd be goldless. Then we'd have to, resort to silver. Or, other weird metals. I don't know. And then we get to, the topic of, alchemy, turning stuff into gold. And, that's a real science. I'm backing that right now. You want to join my university for alchemy? You go do that. I have a university. It is for alchemists only. We're making stuff into gold today. By the time you see it, it might be 2020. I don't know how late this goes out. I'm sorry. Anyway, but we're making gold here. We're making literal gold. So you want to join that? I do have a gold mine, which might defeat the purpose of alchemy. Maybe just a little bit, but some people, they think differently. They're instead of making my money by just working, like normal people, I want to make money by just turning everything I own into gold and then selling it. That makes sense, right? Gold is money, right? Gold is valuable, okay? So if we talk about gold, it's important. Without gold, money would be worthless. So, but imagine if somebody had too much gold. They would control the flow of gold and how it impacts the rest of the economy. It's the thing about imagine take Bitcoin for example. If the person who created Bitcoin sold all their Bitcoin wouldn't have that much value anymore, because then the people would have all the Bitcoin. And then it's money. Bitcoin is like money. Yes, of course Bitcoin is money. Anyway, gold is also money. Gold is very important. Another important, let's take an example from history. Let's talk about sand. Sand dollars. They used to be a big thing back in the age before time began. I was there. And imagine that, this totally really happened. Totally. Anyway, sand used to be money. It was this big giant guy who was my assistant, who owned a lot of sand. He owned pretty much all the sand. But he decided to sell sand to get more money. This was back when sand was really valuable and when, before time and everything. So sand was, a new thing. It wasn't, empty space. It was, it was new, something else. And he sold all his sand, which means that, now you see sand is everywhere. And it's now basically valued as much as dirt because he sold all his sand. So that would happen if somebody sold all their gold because obviously somewhere, not going to say the government, some, legal entity is controlling the flows of gold and probably the flow of diamond as well. So I don't like to tackle serious topics on this show, but whoever you are, don't sell all your gold because that would the economy would just go, woo! And anyway, that's another important historical example. Don't sell all your sand. You can't sell sand anymore. That age is long past. And anyway, what you should be investing in is technology. Technology is important. Technology does kill. I'm going to say technology does kill people. Many people have died by technology. But that doesn't mean it can't have its good sides too. It could help kill more people? No. What's something, you think of it. If you could use technology, if you had all technology in the world at your disposal, you could probably be a really cool guy with some nice swag, You could make your own merchandise and be come visit the man who owns all of technology. That he seems like a cool guy, right? So basically, important thing to know is that when you have a monopoly on something, don't sell all of it because then it won't be valuable anymore. So imagine we're going to go back to law. Let's see legal stuff. Let's talk about crime again, a bunch of people, they do crime because maybe they need it to survive. Some people do crime because it's cool. It's right, I can't say that. No, I can't say. Dang it. Anyway, basically the important thing is that if you want to do something bad, not non-specific, and I'm control the police. Let's hypothetically, wink, wink. Anyway, if enough people want to do the same thing as you, there's nothing can stop you. Because here we'll go back to my my brick analogy, which is imagine all bad things in the world are a brick, a really big brick, and then they're also a person holding a brick, okay, at the same time. The good things, all the good people in the world, like the police, don't want to get hit by a brick. So, and imagine you made that brick have a bunch of weapons. That's current day, this is technology mixing with bad things. So do you want to get hit with a brick that has a sword? No, no, you don't. It could probably poke you. It could give you I'm pretty sure we have a retractable knife. Remember, we have one of those. It's imagine getting poked with one of those, but it didn't retract. And it also was made of metal. That's how it would feel. Can you? So no. Bad things versus good things. Imagine the good things are like a person, a regular person, probably kind of maybe a little ripped, because good people are ripped. Good people are ripped people. Anyway, basically, even they don't want to get hit with a giant flying brick that has a sword. That's not on the top of my to-do list, which is yeah. Okay, imagine this tire here. Or whatever that thing is. It's a metal wheel. It's a wheel. Imagine you got hit by a giant flying wheel. You wouldn't feel good afterwards. That would hurt. Imagine that wheel was attached to a bike and you got run over by a bike. Maybe, how would that feel? How would you, but it's still metal. Imagine it's still metal. It could, run you over, maybe leave some mark on you. I don't know how this thing got here. Actually, scratch that. I do know how it got here. Want to know how it got here? The evil forces, this is their symbolical representation of how it would feel if the bad guys went against the good guys. It'd feel like you getting hit by one of these in the face. That would, you might get a little bit cut here. It's kind of sharp. It spins though, so it's cool. Gets plus 10 cool points. And here we go to life ratings. Imagine you got stats and let's say your video games, or you got stats imagine you did something cool. You get like plus 10 something. Here we got life stats. Whenever you say somebody does something cool, you give them plus 10 cool points. Basically, cool points mean that once you get to 100 cool points, they become really cool, and you get to purchase the cool shades from my store, along with the the emoji pillow with shades. I have like a cool points cash in. It's in my country city state. I think that's what it's called. Country city state. That's what it's called. Anyway, it's like a gift shop where you can cash in your cool points. But then there's also hate points, which is like people can give you hate points. And once you get to 100 hate points, it's mandatory that you must cash them in order for this is like how the legal system works. It doesn't work like you do something bad, here's your crime. It's you gather up hate points, and then eventually it could lead to like sentences and stuff. It's a really cool legal system. Move there now. It's an island. It's on another planet. Oh. Apparently I have to end this now. It's probably taking too long. Join my planet, my island planet. It's a giant island that's also a planet. Join it now. But see you next time, kiddies. You might have not liked anything I said, but it was truthful. About 1% of the time. That one time I talked about the retractable knife. Now, those things are real. Flying bricks are also real, Visit my country, and maybe you can find out where they're made. Bye, kiddies. Gotta go. Like, eat and stay alive. I eat bricks. There. We eat bricks.
Southern recording, that was beautiful.
We eat bricks.